Change on this scale needs to be owned and led by those of us working in the sector. It is not enough to pass an Act of Parliament and to sit back and think the work is done. Without change in behaviour and a recognition that the needs of the people who use our buildings must be placed at the centre of our work, the lessons of Grenfell will not truly be learnt in full. One of the core themes of our report is technical incompetence of many of those involved in the refurbishment project. As hundreds of other buildings are now known to have similar cladding systems, it is clear that the problem of incompetence is widespread. It follows that part of the change that is needed to the culture of the industry is an ongoing commitment to the development of professional skills. If we are not professionally curious, we will not become technically competent. Again, this change needs everyone in the construction industry to play their part in the implementation of the inquiry's recommendations. We must also keep at the very forefront of our minds our responsibilities towards those who are most vulnerable. At Grenfell, a significant number of those who died were children, had disabilities, or were vulnerable in other ways. The risks posed by a particular building and the right response to those risks are always as diverse as the people who live or work in it. That is why we recommend that the government thinks again about defining higher risk buildings solely by reference to their height. It is why the fire safety strategies must be provided for safety of all occupants. And it is why a stay-put strategy will never be appropriate where there is a risk of fire spreading over the building's external walls. It is why we recommend that the government guidance should be reviewed so that the safety and resilience of a building is prioritised. And it is why we stand by the inquiry's Phase 1 recommendation that the need for PEEPs, personal emergency evacuation plans, for residents with mobility issues or other impairments. As an inquiry panel, we have acted throughout with fairness, independence and impartiality. That is what the law requires. At the same time, the losses so many people have suffered and my involvement in this process has left a mark on me as a person and as a professional which will last far beyond this inquiry. And although this inquiry is now ending, we know that for many people their journey continues. We wish them strength for the future.